Hi there, this is Monica Reinagel, and you're listening to episode number 445 of the Nutrition Diva podcast. Welcome. Today we're talking about the debate over health at every size. Is carrying a few extra pounds really as big a deal as everyone makes it out to be? We'll tackle that controversy in just a moment, but I wanted to quickly remind you that time is running out to sign up for the next 30-day nutrition upgrade, which starts Thursday, September 14th. It's a great way to jumpstart or reset those healthy eating habits as we gear up for the fall and winter holidays. All the details are on my website at nutritionovereasy.com. Just click the Work With Me button. And now let's dig into today's topic. It is true that body weight is strongly correlated with the risk of various diseases such as heart disease, stroke, cancer, and diabetes. But there are numerous other indicators as well, including blood pressure, blood sugar, blood fats, and inflammation. And some have argued that you can be overweight but still be considered to be metabolically healthy if those other risk factors are in the normal range. Not true, according to a brand new study. Even for those with normal blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol levels, simply being overweight increased the risk of heart disease by 28%. We conclude that there is no such thing as being healthy and obese, said lead researcher Camille LaSalle. Now, this was a bit of a setback for those who advocate an approach known as health at every size. The health at every size movement promotes acceptance and appreciation of one's body, even if you're overweight. It encourages overweight people to shift their focus from losing weight to other healthy habits, such as eating more healthy foods and getting more exercise. I've noticed more nutrition professionals getting on board the health at every size bandwagon, and I think I understand some of the reasons why. First, it's absolutely true that the number on the scale does not tell the whole story about your health. Body weight and body mass index doesn't take into account your body composition. So a very muscular, fit person could have a BMI that's considered overweight or even obese when they are no such thing. And on the flip side of the coin, someone with a low BMI might still have a high amount of visceral fat, the so-called skinny fat phenomenon, and that increases disease risk. It's also worth pointing out that the conventional criteria for healthy body weights are based primarily on Caucasian body types, and they may not be appropriative or indicative for people of all races and ethnicities. Let me just pause now to thank our sponsor, HelloFresh. HelloFresh wants to make cooking more fun, so they focus on the entire experience, not just the final plate. The best way to kick those 5 p.m. excuses is by feeling unstoppable in the kitchen. And in 6 easy-to-master steps, they'll get you chopping, zesting, and cooking like a natural. And most of those recipes are on the table in just 30 minutes. HelloFresh currently offers customers a classic box, a vegetarian box, and a family box. And you can choose 3, 4, or 5 different meals per week that are designed for either 2 or 4 people. New recipes are created every week, and in fact, they've just rolled out some new light fall menus for less than $10 a meal. I've only had great results from the HelloFresh recipes that I've tried, and the portions are substantial enough that we usually have leftovers for lunch the next day. Cook once, eat twice. Gotta love that. For $30 off your first week of HelloFresh, visit HelloFresh.com and enter the promo code DIVA30. That's HelloFresh.com, and your promo code is DIVA30. Check it out. And now let's get back to today's discussion. It's also true that people who are overweight face enormous bias and discrimination, and unfortunately, this extends into the arena of healthcare. Numerous studies have shown that overweight and obese patients often receive substandard care and advice and less support from their healthcare providers. Because obesity is more prevalent among low-income individuals and minorities, a bias against patients who are overweight can disproportionately affect these disadvantaged groups and contribute to a downward spiral of poor outcomes. One of the goals of the Health at Every Size movement is to fight against the stigma and the stereotypes associated with being overweight and to advocate for equal access and treatment regardless of size. And I think that's a very worthy goal. I think another reason that some nutrition professionals are promoting the health at every size approach is that despite spending the last 2 or 3 decades nagging everyone to lose weight, the rates of overweight and obesity remain largely unchanged. And many adults have simply stopped trying to lose weight. And who can blame them? The odds of long-term success appear to be absolutely dismal. Now, personally, I think that's because the way we've been taught to go about losing weight is completely wrong. And I'm doing my best to campaign for a saner approach. Once Oprah gets wind of it, our problems will be solved. But in the meantime, let's not allow what we can't change to keep us from changing what we can. Many years ago, I profiled a reader named Amy who quit smoking cold turkey after being a heavy smoker for well over a decade. And after she quit, she was surprised to find that she was suddenly more interested in nutrition and health, something she'd never really paid any attention to before. She started going to the gym and eating healthier. And here's how she explained it to me. I knew smoking was about the worst thing I could do for my health, she said. And because I was smoking, it just didn't seem worth doing anything else for my health. So I never bothered about nutrition or exercise or anything else. I figured I was a lost cause. That comment really stuck with me all these years later. And in the same vein, the health at every size philosophy is trying to upend the attitude that exercise and vegetables are only for thin people. It's trying to encourage people to pursue healthy habits even if they're overweight, and to offer ways to evaluate and measure progress other than simply stepping on the scale. For those who just can't get the scale to budge, that can be really valuable. So, can you be healthy at any size? In a society that's both stubbornly overweight, but also intensely biased against being overweight, the health at any size philosophy offers, I think, a valuable and a needed perspective. It's not that your weight doesn't matter. It's just that it's not the only thing that matters, either in terms of your health or in terms of your value and your rights as a human being. Look, if you're overweight, losing weight would probably decrease your risk of various diseases, especially if you go about it in a sane and sustainable way. But choosing healthy foods and being more active can also help you be healthier at your current weight. And being as healthy as you can be at your current size may also be a bridge to being healthier at a healthier size in the future. If you have questions or comments about today's episode, I'd love to talk with you about it. You can come to our website at quickanddirtytips.com and post your comments there, or come find me on Facebook. Just search for Nutrition Diva. And for more info on the upcoming 30-day nutrition upgrade, head over to nutritionovereasy.com. I really hope you'll join us. Okay, that's it for me this week. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great week, and remember to eat something good for me.